Hi everyone, my name is Jordan and I am here to showcase GradLoh as part of our Orbital Milestone 2 video demonstration. Just to give a brief introduction, GradLoh is a NUS graduation planner mobile application that is developed to ease students' process of planning for their graduation. Instead of using Excel sheets like what some students are using to keep track of their study plan for every semester, GradLoh aims to make it easy by providing students with a platform to do so at the comfort of their phones. The insights provided from the application will also allow them to keep track of their graduation progress, ensuring that they graduate on time. Something to take note before trying the app is that, although GradLoh is built on the premise of supporting majors, secondary majors, and other academic disciplines, as of this current junction, because most of the courses data have to be manually scraped and curated by us from the traditional Excel sheets, the application currently only supports the graduation plan of a user with a data science and analytics primary major. Okay, without further ado, let's dive into the app. When you first enter the app, there will be a landing page which will prompt the users to either log in or sign up. Within the sign up page, users have to key in their nickname, email, and passwords, all of which are compulsory in order to create an account. Necessary validations are also set in place to ensure that they enter the right credentials. For now, let's just create a test account to test out the app. Do note that the email also has to be in the NUSnet email in order to be able to create an account. Also, if users would like to see what information that GradLoh will be taking and the data collection and usage, it can all be found within here. Okay, after keying in the credentials, users will then have to enter their matriculation year. Next, they will also have to enter their home faculty. Essentially, this is the faculty of their primary major. As mentioned earlier, because the application currently only supports the graduation plan of a user with a data science and analytics primary major, I will choose it. But obviously, because the application is also designed to suit many different disciplines, if users were to click on a secondary major or a minor, they will also then it will also redirect them to the registration process where they will then have to fill in the necessary details. For example, if I were to click on a second major, they will prompt me to select my secondary major's faculty as well as its relevant courses. And if I would choose a minor, it will ask me for the number of minors. For example, if I have 2, I would have to select the minors faculty, and then minor, followed by, all of this necessary information. Okay, but for now, let's just proceed. So, upon registering for an account, first-time users will also be met with an onboarding screen whereby it will tell users it will give users an overview of what are the features of the application. For example, the personalized dashboard, the course builder, as well as then an AI-powered review system which has not been done yet. Once users are done with the onboarding screens, they can then either click the done or the skip button. Also, for first-time users, after the onboarding screens, it will then prompt them to go through a basic tutorial. For now, let's just not proceed with the basic tutorial. And it will also ask if they want to load in the sample plan which we have curated for them. Okay, for now, let's also not load in any sample plan just to get an overview of what each of the screen does. So, upon reaching the app, the users will also be met with the main page, which is essentially the dashboard screen. Here, there are 2 main things that users have to take note of. The first thing is the progress ring, which indicates the graduation progress percentage that users can see whenever they update their modules. The animated progress ring is also customizable, where they can change the gradient color of the progress ring, as seen here. Below the progress ring, there is also a bottom shape which indicates to users, depending on their academic discipline, the modules that they have to fulfill in order to graduate. For example, for a DSA major, they have to complete 16 core modules, as well as 13 CHS modules, as well as 13 unrestricted electives. There will also be a status indicator which will indicate to users that whether they are on track or whether they are at risk. The dashboard screen also offers a toggle theme button which allows user to view the app in either light mode or dark mode. For now, let's just proceed with light mode. Within the semester screen, this is where users can see the various semesters that they currently have. For now, GradLoh only supports up to 8 semesters, as we are not dealing with students who have perhaps 5 years of studies, as well as those people with a special term. So it's just an application for the normal curriculum. Yeah, and as you can see, for the current semester, because just now during the registration process, our matriculation year was in the AY of 2022 to 2023. Our current semester, as of 2024, June 30, it will be year 2 semester 2. Yeah. So if I were to click on, obviously if users don't load in the sample plan, it will display 0000 for just to show users that they have in each of this semester they have no modules yet. Yeah, but it will increase as users continue to add more. So if I were to go into year 1 semester 1, it will show me the number of modules I have, but because I do not have any now, it will show me an empty screen. But if I were to add here and I click add modules, I'll be redirected to this module screen where there will be over 9,000 results. Note that these results are also filtered for only SOC, FOS, SOB, CDE, and FES students. Yep. So it will not be as comprehensive as the NUS mods one, where they support various different modules for example, for masters, final year project, etc. Yeah. But because our list of modules is also supported by a search as a service called Algolia, we also make use of certain features such as their infinite hits, which allows us to see the 20 features followed by the next 20 modules, in order to allow users to have a seamless infinite scroll experience as well. Yeah. We also have in place our own filters, which allow users to filter their modules through the different categories. For example, the faculties, the departments, the levels, the units, as well as the grading basis. They can then see how many modules are there with that category. For example, if I were to filter by FOS, there will be about 860 modules for FOS. I were to click, okay, and then there will be a clear all for users to reset their filters. If I were to press close, yep, we'll have all of these modules. For now, let's click on CM1102. It will also, if users press on the add button, it will also show them this preview of the module. It's just a preview for them so that they know whether the module have a prerequisite. Because if it does, and the user have not completed that prerequisite yet, it will not allow them to add into the semester. So for example, if I were to add this, okay, it says not met. Oh, because they cannot add in, because they have yet to complete CM1417 or CM1417X, they cannot add in this module. So for now, let's just add something that has no prerequisite module, like CS1010S. So if I were to search CS1010S, Because I've got our filter is still up. Let me just clear it. And if I were to search now, CS1010S, if I were to add into year 1 sem 1, it will say that module successfully added. So if I press OK, you will see that the plus button has been changed to an added text because the application don't allow for duplication of modules. So if we were to go back, we can see that CS1010S has been added to year 1 sem 1, and the folder module number has also been updated, and most importantly, you will see that 3% has the progress ring has gone up from 0% to 3%. And it will show that the user is currently at risk because as of now, because they are currently in year 2 sem 2, but they have only completed one module in year 1 sem 1, so they are definitely at risk. And because CS1010S is also part of the CHS module requirement for a DSA student, it will also increase, and the progress will also increase. Yep. Okay. So if users wants to delete the module, they can also choose to do so just by pressing the delete button in the semester details screen. Delete. However, do take note that because some of these modules is a prerequisite for other modules, if users have a module that is dependent on this, for example, they have CS2040 and they want to delete CS1010S, then they will not be allowed to do so. But right now, because CS1010S is our only module, we can choose to delete it. Yeah, module has successfully been deleted, as you can see. Okay, now just to show you guys what the module details entails, we can take a look in the list of module screen. So if I were to press plus and I'll press details, I can then see an in-depth view of what the module has to offer. For example, the module code, the module title, the module department, faculty, as well as the credits it offers, the description, the prerequisites, the preclusions, grading basis, workload, as well as the workload breakdown. Yeah, this is very similar to the NUS Mods one, but it's encapsulated into a mobile version. One additional feature that we added is actually the past timetable details. And what we mean by past timetable details is actually the latest timetable details of the module. This is so that users can have a view of what are the timetable for the module if they do decide to take so in the future semesters. It will show whether the module is offered in semester 1 or semester 2, but in this case for this module it's offered in both semesters, so there's 2 accordions that will be shown. And if I were to click on one of the accordion, for example semester 1, it will show me a sub accordions which is from Monday to Friday, which are the classes, and the previous exam date, which was on November 29th, and the exam duration. Yeah. So if I were to click on Monday, I can see the relevant slots that the classes have to offer last year. So if for Monday they have about 4 classes from 10:30 to all the way to 5 o'clock. Yeah. And if I were to click on the venue details, it will show me an in-depth view of where the venue is. Yeah. And for semester room 228, we can see in Google Maps, whereby we can zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, or we can either open it in Google Maps. Yeah, as seen here. Okay, but if I were to go back to the app, press X. Yeah. Oh, and do note that those classes which have no classes for that day, they will not be the accordions will not be clickable even though it is shown. Yeah. Okay, if I have to go back, So this is actually and you can see because just now we deleted the CS1010S module, the percentage has also been reduced back to 0%. Yeah. And so this is actually the flow of what a user who has not loaded in a sample plan should be. Yeah. But if I were to load in a sample plan, I can choose to do so from the settings screen, whereby I can either change my nickname, load my sample plan, revisit the tutorial, or check out the frequently asked questions. Okay, but for now we are going to load in the sample plan only. So it will first warn the users whether they are sure that they want to load in the sample plan, because it will override their existing ones and the action cannot be undone. Yeah, but for now, for testing purposes, I'm gonna press OK. It will take a while. Yep, and it will say that it's successfully been loaded, and by right we should see the progress board being updated. Yeah, as you can see here, it has gone up from 0 to 50%. Yeah. And we have fulfilled like all the core modules and CHS modules. That's why it says on track. So if I were to go to my semesters also, I will say it will show me the modules that has been loaded for year 1 sem 1 all the way to year 4 sem 2. And if I were to go into their respective screens, year 1 sem 1 for example, yep, I can see the modules that has been loaded, the sample ones that have been loaded for me, which in this case is CS1010S, CS1010S, HSH 1000, HSI 1000, yep, and etc. Yes. And just to show you guys that the prerequisite, the deletion of modules is working as well. If I were to delete CS1010S, but because in year 2 semester 2, I have CS2040, it should not be deleted. Yeah. It will say that this module is a prerequisite of CS2040 and please remove it from the other folders. Press OK. Yep. But since CS2040 might be a prerequisite of another module also, so it might also not be able to be deleted. Yep. Yep. So if I can view it in dark mode as well, etc. Okay. So this actually marks the end of like what the application currently have to offer. But if I were to go, just to showcase to you that the forgot password feature also works, if I were to log out, sign in, I can press the forgot password feature. It will send an email to an existing account with a 6-digit OTP. For now, I'm just gonna put my NUSNet email, and I press reset password. Oh, oops, press wrong. Can I press reset password? Yeah, it will say that success, sent OTP to email address. And if I were to go to my email, for example, I can see that an email has successfully been sent to me with the OTP. Yeah, but for now, I'm not going to change the password. So yeah, this is bad. If the users also want to resend OTP, they can do so by pressing here. But then it will have a delay of 15 seconds before they can actually press it again. This is so to discourage spams. Yep. Okay. So I also have brought up the command prompt to show you guys that the unit testing that we have done for this app. So for this application, for the front end, we actually use Jest to perform some snapshot testing as well as functional testing to test that our application both renders as well as the functions which are necessary for the app to function. So if I were to run it here, run test. You run all the 21 tests in total, And just to see that it passed. Yep, you can see that it passed. Yeah, because I only have 17 snapshot tests, so 17 is passed, and the other 4 is functional tests. So if I were to show, for backend, we actually also use JUnit and Mockito to perform tests in our separate layers, such as the controller layer, the repository layer, as well as the service layer. And just to perform the test to see that it works, to run our test here. Yep, it shows that the test has all passed. Okay, so this marks the end of the video demonstration. Thank you.